Good morning, students. So today we will discuss about income from house property and how to calculate gross annual value in income from house property. Income from house property in the Income Tax Act comes under sections 22 to 27. The basis of charge for income from house property is based on annual value of the house property. The sum for which the property might reasonably be expected to be let out from year to year is called gross annual value. What are the conditions to be met so that a property can be called as a house property? The condition number one is the house property must consist of buildings and lands. Assessee is the owner of the property. Assessee does not use the asset for own business or profession. So in this house property, we can divide the house property into two. That is, one as a let out and another as a self occupied. Okay, so these are the two important classifications in house property. In let out house, there are two classifications further. One is let out throughout the year, and another thing is let out part of the year. So what is throughout the year means a house is let out throughout the year from January to December. Okay, so that is called throughout the year. The house is let out throughout the year. So part of the year, a partial let out, we can also call that as a partial let out. So what do you mean by partial let out? Means the house is let out for in a part of the year. For example, out of 12 months in a year, it may be let out for 5 months, and it may remain as a vacant in 7 months for nearly 7 months. So this is called part of the year. Let out part of the year. Part of the year it is let out. Part of the year it is vacant. Okay, these are another type in the let out. So how you calculate the gross annual value, especially in how you compute the income from let out house property. So first of all, we must calculate gross annual value. Then from that we have to deduct municipal taxes. Then we will get net annual value. From that we have to deduct some items under section 24, that is standard deduction and interest on borrowed capital. Then you will get interest income from house property. This is the format for calculating income from house property. Okay, so first of all, the very important point in the income from house property, especially in case of let out house, is gross annual value under section 23. Okay, so what is the meaning of the let out? What is the meaning of the gross annual value? So the meaning is sum for which the property might reasonably be expected to be let out from year to year. Okay, that this is the amount that we are expecting, okay, as a rent from the particular house property. This is what we call as a gross annual value, okay, as per the Finance Act 2000. Okay. So, in how to calculate the gross annual value? So, the gross annual value we can calculate in two steps. Either first step is we have to calculate the expected rent. Second step is we have to calculate the let out rent, that is actual rent. So, first we see the uh, how to calculate the expected rent. So, for that, we need three important points. That is municipal rent, fair rent, and standard rent. So this, based on these 3 points, we can calculate the expected rent. So expected rent, how to calculate the expected rent based on these three? That is, first of all, we have to take the municipal rent. So we have mentioned that municipal rent as A. So B as fair rent. So C as a standard rent. So A, B, C. So what is the condition that is mentioned in the Income Tax Act is uh, A or B, whichever is higher, subject to maximum of C. This is the rule to find out the expected. So what is the meaning of A or B? A means municipal rent. Okay. B is fair rent. Okay. C is standard rent. So based on these 3 points, we have to calculate what are the expected rent. Okay. Okay, so 3 points are there: municipal rent, fair rent, and standard rent. So A or B, whichever is higher. So first step we have to see is A or B, whichever is higher. A or B, whichever is higher. Okay. Then we will get one answer from this. Okay, we will get one number from this particular whichever is higher rule. Then what is the second rule is this answer and the standard rent we have to compare. Okay, this is we have to show whichever is lower. That is subject to maximum of C. This answer what you are getting in comparing A and B, that answer should not exceed C. So this is the first step in calculating the expected. So simply we can say whichever is higher, whichever is lower. So first thing is here we put whichever is higher. We compare the municipal rent and fair rent, find out whichever is higher. So we will get one answer. So after getting the answer, this answer we have to compare with the standard rent. So this we have to compare with the standard rent and find out whichever is lower. Okay. So municipal rent or fair rent, whichever is higher. Okay. Then take that answer, compare with the standard rent, and find out is whichever is lower. That is the answer for standard rent. Okay. So this is how we calculate step number one. Step number two is let out rent. Let out rent is nothing but actual rent. Okay. So what we have to do in the in step number two is so compare the answer of step number one with the actual rent or let out rent. So compare this two. Okay. Then whichever is higher, that will be called as a gross annual value. So answer as per step one or actual rent, whichever is higher. That is gross annual value. Okay. So for example, in this case, we can simply, I will give one small example. There are three houses. Okay, there are three houses. So they have in the sum, they have given fair rent, municipal rent, standard rent, and actual. So very simply, I am going to explain now. So listen it carefully. Okay. I'm going to, so what is the first step? Fair rent, take fair rent and municipal rent, compare it. So find out whichever is higher. Whichever is higher, 87 is there, 86 is there. Whichever is higher, 87 is higher. Okay. So then that should not exceed that is subject to maximum of C. That is the rule. So according to that rule, so compare the answer of 87 with the 84 to find out whichever is lower. Okay, so 84 is lower. Okay. So so we get another answer of 84. So compare this once again. I'm telling compare this to whichever is higher. So 87 is higher. Okay. Then compare this and this. 87 and 84. Whichever is lower. 84 is lower. Okay, take that. Okay, take that. So compare this number and the actual rate. Whichever is higher. What is the answer? 84. 84, 82. Whichever is higher, 84 is the higher. So answer is 84. So answer is 84. So what is the first thing we have to do? Compare A and B. Whichever is higher. Whichever is higher, 87 is higher. So take that. Then compare that number with the next number. Whichever is lower. Whichever is lower, 84 is the lower. Okay, take that number. That is the this 84 is expected rate. This with this we will finish the step number one. What is step number two? We compare the expected rent with the actual rent. So expected rent or actual rent, whichever is higher, will be the value of gross annual. That is the value of gross annual value. That is the gross annual value. So compare 84. So 84 and compare it to the actual rent 82, whichever is higher. So 84 is higher. So similarly, so when we do the next sum, 50 or 42, whichever is higher. 50 is higher. So take that, keep that 50 number in the mind. So compare this 64, whichever is lower. Whichever is lower, 50 is the lower. Okay. So take that 50. Okay. So keep that number 50 in the mind. So 50. So compare that 50, number 50 with the 92, whichever is compare with the actual 92. So 50 or 92, whichever is higher. Whichever is higher, 92 is higher. So the answer is the answer is 92. So like this, Similarly, we have to do for the next 3 months. So next here we can see air rent or municipal rent, whichever is higher. 70 is the highest. So take that 70 as the what answer for the step number 1. Compare the 70 with the standard rent. The standard rent is not given. The standard rent is not given, leave it. Take 70, keep the 70 number as it is. Okay. So number 70 and 79, whichever is higher. So 3 points you have to keep it in mind. Whichever is higher, whichever is lower, whichever is higher. Okay. So first two numbers, whichever is higher, compare with the third number. In that case, it is whichever is lower. Then compare that answer with the fourth number. That is, in that case, you take whichever is higher. So in this case, in the last case, 70 or 50, whichever is higher, 70 is higher. 70 or standard rent. Standard rent is not there. So leave it. So keep the 70 as the number. So 70 or 79. 79 is what actual rent. So 70 or 79, whichever is higher. Which number is higher? 79 is higher. So that is the gross annual value. So this is how we have to calculate the gross annual value of water, the let out houses. Okay. So here I have mentioned the answers. Okay. So here first of all we have to find out. Okay. We have to find out A or B, whichever is higher. That is fair rent or municipal rent, whichever is higher. 84 is higher. Okay. So compare it with the actual rent. Actual rent is how much? 82. So these two numbers, whichever is higher. Whichever is higher, 84 is higher. So here, similarly, here also we compare with the fair rent or municipal rent, whichever is higher, subject to maximum of C. So that is in this case that point the answer is 50. So compare it with the 92. So 50 or 92, whichever is higher. So 92 is higher. So similarly in this case, step number 1, what is the rule? A or B, whichever is higher, subject to maximum of C. So that is that answer. Just now we have seen. One more time also we can see here. So A or B. Here we can see for the second item we can see here 50 or 42, whichever is higher. 50 is higher and whichever is lower. Whichever is lower, 50 or 64. So for this answer, what is the answer? 50. Okay. So compare this 50 with the next number 64. 64, whichever is, what is the rule? Whichever is lower. 50 or 64, whichever is lower. 64. 50 is the lower number. So that is what I have mentioned here for the second house as 50 here. So then compare the what is second step? Compare with the actual trend. So this 50 or 92, whichever is higher, is the answer. Similarly, 70 or 79, whichever is higher, 79 is the higher. So this is how we have to calculate the gross annual value. So in the next video, we will see some other how to calculate the net annual value in the next class. Thank you.